Hey guys, it's Evan and it's October 30th, 2024. I'm actually on the road to work a little bit early today because later this afternoon I need to make it back and hustle out to get a FedEx shipment out. So this is my last shipment of the year before the weather closes, and so I'm making a video today just kind of saying thank you to everybody that bought animals from me and kind of talk to you guys about why it's really happy for me that I've been able to mail out so many animals to you, and then I'm also going to tell you why I have a love-hate relationship with shipping animals. So basically, yeah, I gotta say, guys, this year in particular, I think because of the content I put out on YouTube, I got connected with some really cool buyers of these animals. I'm selling a lot of children's pythons this year, and just the people I got them out to run the array from very experienced to new keepers, and they are all just really interested, intent type of keeper who sought out something that was a little bit different. So I'm really happy to be getting those children's pythons to you. I'm getting one last one out today. By the time I post this, that animal will have gotten there safely. So you can rest assured, if you're seeing this, last shipment got there safely. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just really appreciate it. So I'm a very small time producer of animals. I would not say that I'm even really a breeder. I'm more of a keeper that occasionally has litters and clutches. And so for a while, I was able to just move most of what I produced through my own personal avenues, my social connections, a little bit off of Facebook and whatnot, but predominantly just going within the region of New England, handing off animals. But in the last handful of years, I've started shipping a little bit more, and I still don't think I ship that much, but actually I have to reorder my shipping supplies, and that means that I've shipped out several dozen in the last couple of years. At least. So guys, why do I really like shipping? And the reason I like shipping is it really extends my reach, and it allows me to connect with a bunch of other people. So just like I said, that this year I was able to connect with a bunch of people with those children's pythons. I've done the same thing with boa constrictors and things, and because of what the animals I work with and the fact that I don't promote myself too much, I'm more of marketers or something, the people that actually do come my way are pretty cool people. They really are. They're just people that have done the deep dive to even find me or found me through social media, so there's a personal connection. So yeah, I think it's just really cool. It extends my reach. These animals are kind of a niche interest, so it allows me to move animals that would be hard to move within the 100-mile radius where people can drive. So I think that's all great, and I'm happy to do it, and it's a service that I offer. And so that's what I tell you guys is what I like about it. And the flip side to that is that as a small shipper, it is stressful and it comes with costs and whatnot. So I guess I'll tell you that the love-hate relationship I have with it is all the love things I just said. The hate things about it are basically that it's a stressful period of time for me and my animals, because any type of transport comes with risk. Even if I just drove these animals and dropped them off to you in person, that comes with risk. And so as somebody that's primarily concerned about the animals' well-being and whatnot, there is a degree of stress to it, and so I try to minimize all of that through various ways. And the primary ways I do that is by limiting transport time. So like today, I'm going to adjust my work schedule so that I can come back home, package the animals up, and ship them out. So by the time it arrives at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow, it will be in transit for less than 24 hours. Even to the West Coast, you can get them there in less than 24 hours. So overall, I will say that shipping is a safe and reasonable thing, and it's a necessary thing. It's the only way that our hobby goes around. But I'll also just tell you guys that it's a service that I provide. It does cost money. The other thing I don't like is that the cost of shipping has increased, especially post-COVID. And now I'm seeing along the East Coast is about $50 starting to get you a package, and all the way to the West Coast I'm spending like $90 to get them out there, and that's a cost that I have to pass on to the buyer, and it can become an impediment when we're talking about some of these smaller value animals, not so much on higher end animals. But it's just the cost has increased. But on my side, I'll also tell you that I purchase boxes for you guys, and I drive. It's about an hour and a half of driving round trip to get them to the hub for you guys. So it's a service. It comes with a cost to me. It does cost the seller, but it's really the only way to connect these animals with the interested keepers. So I'm really happy to do it, and in the future, this is the last box that I'm shipping out today, because then the weather will be too cold. And the reality is, coming next spring is when the shipping window will open back up. So the Guyana litter, if you're interested in anything, they'll probably be available for pre-purchase sometime in midwinter, but they're not going to be getting shipped out until April or May of last year, just based on weather and temperatures. But beyond that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to focus on, I have one more expo event this weekend, and I'm hoping to sell out. And then beyond that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn right around and focus on my breeding seasons for this year. I have a couple of pairings of boas that I'm hoping to will go. I have some children's pythons I'm hoping to produce some more of, and maybe a couple other little things to see how it goes. But I'm going to be focusing on that part of my keeping. And then also the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next few months, I'm going to try to really button up my online selling, because that's a whole side of the hobby that's different than reptile keeping, but takes a lot of time and attention to do well. And something that people don't realize is that when you look at a web page or something that's well curated, they're putting in almost as much time into that as they are their animals. So hopefully what you're going to see, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to create a web page or not. To be honest, like, the ongoing expense of a web page for me as somebody that doesn't sell too frequently may or may not be worth it. But I'm really going to try to button up my paying service so that I have it's all going to go through my Square account, so that you basically buy it off an online shop from now on, and it'll just be much more streamlined that way. I'm going to have to reorder packaging materials and whatnot, so I'm just going to be focusing on trying to get that all buttoned up, so that when I come out in the spring, it'll be all streamlined, and that experience will be good for you. But I just want to say thank you so much, guys. If you've bought an animal from me this year or in the past, I really do appreciate it. I'm small enough that I remember every single person that's bought from me, so it's like buying from a small business or something like that. And so it is a small business. So just I'd like to say thank you for supporting me, and I'm getting this one last shipment out. Enjoy your new critters over in Wisconsin, and from there on out, happy Halloween. It's oddly warm. It's like 70 degrees today. I think it's supposed to be 75 tomorrow. That's why I got this last little shipping window out, so that's sweet. But enjoy happy Halloween. Take care. Bye-bye.